Okay, well, welcome everybody to the Downtown History and Beer Tour, our 9th annual. We're here in a very hot day in July at the wonderful Mocha Cabana that's been with us for our entire journey on the Downtown History and Beer Tour. And also they've expanded to have Mocha Local, which is bringing local farm food that can be delivered to your house. That's just excellent addition to the business in the downtown. I'm here with my good friend George. My name's Roy, and we're going to take you on this journey to sample some beers and some ciders. And today we have a special cider from Hascat Brewery out of Nobleford. 3 generations of farmers in Nobleford have created this winery, and this is a very special cider we're going to sample today. George.
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned that, Roy, because you notice the title of this tour is the History and Beer Tour. However, it being July and being very hot, a lot of people are more refreshed at this time of year with a cold cider than perhaps a cold beer.
Oh, very well put. So let's get to it. Let's take a nice, you can see right away, very excellent kind of red, amber, dark, deep amber complexion there. Would you say deep amber, George?
I'd say a little more rosy. It's a brilliant color. It's very clear, which is a good sign. And this cider is actually made with the Hascat berries, but also with apples to help fill out the flavor profile.
Well, right away, what jumps out is it's got that like really nice balanced fruit taste. It's refreshing right off the tip.
Yes.
I like it cold. It's actually quite cool.
Oh, you have to drink this cold.
It's very nice.
Yeah. Not ice cold, but probably cooler than you'd like a lot of your beers, I'd say.
And I think our alcohol by volume on this is looking at between a 5 to 9%. I think it's hard to nail it down specifically.
Yeah, I think it varies between batches.
Right. Of course it would, yeah.
And I think also with that, Roy, the color and some of the other characteristics of the cider will vary depending on the size of the crop, the quality of the crop from year to year. It's different from beers in that respect because beers have a lot longer pedigree in terms of the yeasts and things like that. So, but this is nicely carbonated, so you get a little bit of that fizz when you drink it as well. So it's
very smooth mouthfeel. So, George, final impressions. We're wrapping our time up here at Mocha Cabana. Final impressions. Do you love it?
Oh, this. I'm not necessarily a cider fan, but I really like this. This is good.
Yeah, my final impressions. I love it. Enjoy it here at Mocha Cabana, and we'll see you at our next stop.
Belinda Croson with the Lethbridge Historical Society on the Beer and History Tour. This beautiful building was built in 1930 and has an interesting Spanish colonial facade. Now when you walk inside, you're going to notice something different about this building. This building was constructed to be fireproof, and when you look around, if you look at the building carefully, you're going to notice that it is concrete. So you're going to see you have concrete walls, concrete floor, concrete roof. And sand was actually brought up from the river valley and then used here in building this building. And they took a long time to pour it. And you have 10-inch thick walls. You have, at least 4-inch thick roof, sometimes thicker than that. So you might wonder, why would they take such time to create this fireproof cement concrete building? And that's because this building was actually constructed for Bell's Welding. While you look around this area today and it's being part of downtown, even though it was only one street off of the main street, which is 5th Street South, this whole area here was a mixture of industry, residential, warehouse, restaurants, stores. It had all this combination of buildings. And right in this area, you had a few industrial buildings, including Bell's. Bell started as a blacksmith here in Lethbridge and then turned into a welding company. And by having this concrete place, having a fireproof building, he could work in this downtown area. And if you go into the building and you go out back to the patio, you're going to notice there's a bit of a ramp, and that's actually the area where the horses were brought in and out of the building. So you can actually note there the end of the historic building. So enjoy this building. I've always felt that if there's a fire downtown, this is the building I'd like to be in. So enjoy your time here in the Beer and History Tour in Mocha Cabana.